Greetings and salutations. Ben here, the hip one here, and so we already got American Invasion. Well, it's the birthday boy himself, Matt from McCullough Music. So,
hey,
happy birthday, man!
We'll have birthdays. Come on,
thank you.
Yeah. We already got well. All right, we had 37 watching, then just dropped to 32. So,
hold on.
Boom! Oh, it ends here. Bye.
Look, it's still there. It's still there.
They tuned in just long enough to hold that Hipmetalworx. Bye. Oh no, we're back up to 38. Oh, there we are. It took 5 of them to carry the other guy in.
Apparently.
Which actually,
thanks, Chris.
Right, my crowd, really.
What's up, brother Ed?
Yeah, let's see here. I'm going to go all the way back in the chat. And, of course, the first one in the chat's Earl, but he's getting a little political, so I'm not... There will be no tariff talk.
Oh, God.
All I'm saying. Unfucking believable, next. Dave Chase. And then 2 hours ago, 60 Cycle Steve says, 2 hours early? Y'all are wild. Then 15 minutes later, Mark Taft showed up. The dastardly Dave, who we saw yesterday. Sir William of the Bologna the Third. Saw him yesterday. Dave Chase saw yesterday. Ferd we didn't see. But it looks like he got parole from the in-laws.
He survived.
Who else we got here? Cushman is here. El Barge is here. Charles 75N hosting of Chat with Charles. Host of Chat with Charles. So we had Herb on today. That was fun. Dan Gorman is here. Who else did I see?
Oh, yeah.
People. So we get to searching for Tone. What's up, Brian? Arkansas is here. Great to see Arky. Blue Mock.
Thanks, Billy Belody.
Oh, Arky gifted a membership. What? And Jimmy Biter won it. What?
Yeah.
We have the host of the greatest cornhole podcast on the entire Googleverse. Cousin Doug. What's up, Doug?
What up, Doug?
Let's see. They're all talking to each other. Did I miss Jimmy in here? Well, I don't know, because I see Charles saying hi to Jimmy, but I don't see Jimmy in here, so he's probably got me blocked. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I didn't. Who else is here? Rock Daddy is here. They're all saying hi. Mark Spurgeon. Graphite and Cigars, a.k.a. Ronnie. What's up? Dark Rob, last week's guest, is here. Who he managed to make the Buffalo meeting go dark yesterday. Michael Krause is here. He wasn't at the Buffalo meeting. Neither was Wayne McConnell. That's fine. They're not members. They don't. They're like, nope, we're good. William De Silva's here. Who else is here? Ooh, I just heard like the siren when you're like, get the fuck out of my way with the cop. Whoa, all right. For sure, that's what siren makes the sound. You have the siren running, and then you try starting the car.
He's in there with the mixing board.
Symmetry's here. Oh, Brother Trev. There's Brother Ed. Edward R. Nugent Jr. Tom Surfnalion is here. Steve Reeser's here. He was at the Buffalo meeting. Yes. Mark Taft. He was at the meeting. Keith H. Meeting attendee as well. Earl says the Grammy Awards tonight. Who cares? I stopped giving up on the Grammys when Jethro Tull won the first metal album award of the year. And to quote James Hetfield, I didn't think Jethro Tull was ever metal.
I've only ever watched the Grammys in the presence of Mother.
I used to watch it back in the day, but it just got worse and worse. They're all talking to each other, sure. I'm trying not to do this in 15 minutes like other people. Well, we only got 48 people watching. Who am I kidding? More to tune in, right? No, they're all watching the Grammys, apparently. I don't know. Guitar Man 45 is here. Wait, Ken has an acoustic?
Whoa.
Yes.
Fancy one, too.
And if you notice the size of the fretboard, oh, yeah. Yeah, I can actually see one on the other side of them there, too. The lower bout, as it were. Jason Lindholm is here. Blackjack Guitar is here.
Oh shit, mine's present too.
Mine isn't. Mine's upstairs. Eston Ray is here. Paul McNary is here. Pops is here. He says, "Hey, Hip and that Temu kid." Wow. Wow.
I'm taking over everything.
Like, the guy whose tone sounds like he came straight from Temu. That's a bold statement. What? I did not say that.
Lord.
Greasy monkey guitar. Rob says, from dark, I plan on moving to a less menacing color, perhaps beige. All right, well,
beige, Rob doesn't sound as good.
Ronnie says he couldn't make it yesterday. We noticed you weren't there. Oh, hello. What?
Intermission.
Okay. I think what? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what an SC is. Marsha Murray is here. You can tell by the way they types. Our good friend Steve Brand is here.
Sure, Steve.
Thank you, Brian, for the super chat. But again, I am not getting into the middle of what's between two other channels. I do appreciate the super chat, though. It will go towards groceries as my sump pump goes off. Where are we here? Rock Daddy, Richard Clark, Joe Alba is here. Oh, I see. Okay, he's got the Grammys on the TV, Celtics on another browser window, and Ben and Crew on the main screen. Cheers, all. Nice. Yeah, I like how we spell Grammys. That'd be the good awards.
Someone having a third eye comes in handy.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, there's Pops. Again, you can tell by the way that he is. Oh, Arky gifted another membership. Which I gotta bring over the other window for that. Scott from South Carolina. Just one. Awesome. Oh, I'm almost caught up. Six String Stanger's here, and now I'm caught up. Nope. My knees hurts here. Nope, I did not. Just chili talk yet.
Sorry. He meant Richard, Ben. He didn't, or Brian.
Yep. Oh, wow. All right. Apparently, so chili talk. Apparently, my chili is Rolaids proof. It's literally munched on one before coming down here. Not stew. See, now Chris is more it's stew. But funny enough, they actually make a chili called 3-bean chili, like a 3-bean dip, but with chili. Steve Cassidy guitar in here. Hello from Scotland.
Nice.
Let's check out some of Steve's work. He did a demo, I believe, on the new Squire Affinity Starcaster Plus, I think. I also have one coming out this Friday. I think mine comes out of the Starcaster from the Affinity line.
They got the funky headstock on it still?
Yeah. Yeah, 3-bean chili is a directive to get more TP. Sure.
Well, you know, if you have heartburn for days after eating your chili, you know you made the chili right.
Yes. And so Nees had asked in Pete Thorne's chat, he's like, so what goes into your chili? Well, funny you asked, Nees. First time ever making it. Long time eater, first time maker. So black beans and dark kidney beans, sure. I forgot the black beans. I have a can of black beans. Didn't even put it in. I should have, because it would have been a 3-bean chili just to make Chris's head explode. But we did, a pound of ground beef. Tom Lind, what's up? Pound of ground beef, browned, of course. a can of kidney beans, a can of baked beans and tomato sauce, which helped with the sauce side of things. A can of Manwich sauce mix, which is like your Sloppy Joe mix. Thank you, Sir Charles of the Fabric. Man, I am just sweating though.
All that pepper in you.
Used to be in a band called Three Bean Salad. Nice. I forgot to buy chili pepper, Tom Lyle. So there was, but I was reading on the can of Manwich mix that said great as a chili base. So I went, oh, okay. So put that in. Oh, we also added some corn, and then I bought the diced up. Use it for your tomato sauce, like diced up red peppers and green peppers and onions, and
gotcha.
Maybe there's some celery in there. You don't even know it's the celery; it's just filler. Don't worry about it. Sloppy Joe mix and chili, yeah, Ronnie. Well, it said on the can, so I thought, fuck it, we'll try it, and then added cayenne pepper. A fair amount of cayenne pepper. I didn't realize till about the third bite, and then you're like, the mouth isn't burning, but I'm sweating my ass off. I'm like, oh, right. And then I had a nice big tall glass of milk to go with it. So, hey, Patrick Trace is here.
Good day, eh?
No habaneros or
I do habanero, jalapeno, fresh cayenne peppers,
6 Texas Steve
green
is
pepper,
back.
red pepper.
I just went with toast.
Down.
I had no Canuck bread. I don't know what Canuck bread is. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. So, yeah, that's why I'm sweating. It's the cayenne pepper. But, oh, it was so good. I got a whole bunch left over. And so I fried it all up, and it just set. I was doing that, actually. I was in and out of Charles's chat today, lacking in some of my responses. So, as I was frying up the beef and then all into the crock pot, and it sat there. I timed it. I figured if you start it during chat with Charles, by the end of Pete Thorne, it's ready to go. And then I ate a bowl, and then I had to take a nap because it wore me out.
In Michigan, my family was big on the deer chili because at the end of the season, you got to get rid of all the excess meat. So a bunch of deer chili.
That's popular around here on occasion too. There's my lovely sister Amanda, who may or may not get some of the leftover chili.
What up?
How's it going, Amanda?
Pineapple would be good. I forgot to put shredded cheese on top. Just fucking remembered it.
Oh, no. You gotta have shredded cheese, the Mexican blend one, and you gotta get cornbread and butter it.
Ironically, it was Tex-Mex cheese blend.
That's the best.
Let's see here. I gotta scroll back a minute here.
I like pineapple on my pizza.
Yes, thank you, Chris. Yeah, let's talk about chili, guitars, and Matt's birthday. No politics. Never any politics. How to lose half your audience immediately? Start talking politics
on a non-political channel.
I didn't leave your chat. It was just going. You know the setup. The living room and the kitchen's right there. I could hear you fine on the fucking TV, Charles. Great. I can really hear Herb until you tweaked his mic down a bit. I appreciate that because he was coming hot and heavy. So
I rolled over for Charles. I got up for OU812, and now I'm here.
Knees, I lived in a damned hotel room all week. I ate bean burritos that I made in microwave. I need a break from beans for a bit. I bet. How do I have a feeling that a day and a half after he left that room, you could still smell? I'm just saying. There's a good friend Jason in the chat.
Yep.
By the way, fun fact, Jason's next week's guest. That's right. Some of us book weeks in advance. And then hopefully, because I haven't reached out to him yet, maybe 2 weeks from tonight, we can get 60 Cycle Steve on.
That'd be cool.
I'm thinking that would rock.
Trolling. Oh, there's the lovely guest from today. There's her. Looking a little peaky cheeseburger. He's nothing but bones.
Only one?
What's wrong with my pickup selectors? They all have the middle position.
It's the only position that.
Some of them are super switches, so I never use it though.
He says,
Especially now I have a Gretsch. I can just draw my twangy stuff on the Gretsch. Sorry, Fender.
It's the shirt, Ken. Navajo fried bread is good with chili too. Well, what I'd like is some actual southern motherfucking cornbread.
Yeah.
Because we had a discussion about this. Northern cornbread is more like a dessert cake.
Dried
Whereas
sugar biscuit.
down south, I'm pretty sure you could build a load-bearing wall with loaves of cornbread.
Oh, and it's just sad. You can see the top layer is just like a gelatinous layer because it's just soaked in butter. Delicious.
Yeah. Right? Hey,
big chunks of corn.
Marcel. Comment ça va? Yes, Eston, I did it in a crock pot. I got this really big crock pot my mom had it's big enough I can roast chickens in it, and
nice.
It was looking pretty empty. It's really, the chili was only like maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches deep, but it was really spread out. I heard, Bo. He was looking at an ES-175 the other day. Revealed it had a headstock repair. It was still a decent price, though. I don't know.
See Rob's comment. I don't think it's going to be from the butter, bud.
My sister made biscuits and turkey soup.
Not dairy butter.
Probably the 1,000+ milligrams of other shit I put into it.
Chicken and dumplings. I haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Mm-hmm. Steve splashed a little hot sauce in. I don't have any hot sauce. Well, actually, I do, but I don't know how many years this Demon Spit's been sitting here.
It doesn't really go bad. It's got dairy in it, but I doubt it.
You might have to try some Bumblefoot hot sauce.
Usually, the older that stuff gets, the more vinegary it is. And the vinegar pulls all the capsaicin to the top, and it'll just be extremely hot.
This is true too, Ronnie. Can't get it in Canada. We don't have sausage gravy in Canada.
We can get that shit at gas stations out here, bro.
I know.
And like, not bad either.
Oh yeah, we may have an appearance by the cat. I'm so proud of her tonight, Ken. I gave her bride for the show, which is some canned food. But then I threw down some stars. She stopped eating the moist canned food and went and ate 2 of the 4 stars, and then went back to eating the canned food. I'm like, that's my girl.
I ate 2 500 milligram cookies earlier.
I don't need any habanero sauce from you, Mark. I'm not a big fan of habaneros. I don't like the taste.
They did not taste very good.
No, it just tastes burnt.
Yeah.
Oh.
The brownies didn't taste very good either.
Kidding. I'm not that far south. Well, you know.
You know when there's too much oil?
Right on. Cool.
Too much oil versus batter, and it just tastes like straight plant.
Yep.
Instantly dried my mouth out. Wow. But it worked because like 45 minutes later, my eyeballs are dry.
My eyeballs are always dry, and I can't quite figure out why. Oh.
Maybe lifestyle choices.
Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Get some Red Hot. I don't mind Frank's Red Hot, but...
Yeah, but that's not really hot sauce.
No. I'd rather just spice rather than add hot sauce. There's nothing I really eat that I put hot sauce on.
Well, like burritos and tacos, I'll do Tabasco or Frank's. I get a chimichanga.
Yeah, like if I'm making like Nashville hot chicken, that's just cayenne pepper, basically. Sure. That's all Nashville hot chicken is.
I'll put reds on fried chicken.
Don't eat fried chicken anymore.
Not very often.
Oh, Eston with his français. Très bien, merci. All right, very good, thank you. All right,
I can speak French.
I do.
Oui,
Hot sauce goes on all meals, according to these. And that's why you live with a bunch of cats. Like,
that's all I know how to say is my little head of cabbage. Mon petit chouchou.
Which is a euphemism. Cheech says paprika is good on chicken.
Yeah. What's that one? Chimmy. It's a curry. Not a curry. It's a like a gumbo spice. Chimichurri or something like that.
We have the one and only Boner Jams in the house, folks.
Oh, yeah. Good to see you.
I'm not sure if someone's greeting someone in the chat or just look down.
Creole, yeah. That's
excuse me. Creole. Hot sauce and eggs, delicious. I also have
delicious.
Eggs in a number of months.
Black pepper and hot sauce. That's how I get down.
What's up, Boner Jams? Great to see you.
Oh, drank a bunch of espresso with espresso vodka earlier. Now I'm like, whoa. I don't know if I'm coming or going.
It's been a minute since I've had good jerk chicken.
I love jerk chicken.
Yeah. You can get some really good jerk chicken in Toronto because there's a huge Jamaican.
Because you get Haitian jerk chicken in Florida. That shit's crazy. You also get lamb too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The Jamaicans,
Well, there's Jamaicans too. Go down to 441. Be good to go.
I promise they get you with a good piece of munchies first, and then they.
They have these like those corn treats. Forget what it's like, kind of like cornbread, but it's sweeter. It's really good.
And then of course they got Jamaican patties, which are like
and the dirty rice,
but not.
I love Jamaican. I make Jamaican beef patties myself. Not as good as the ones from like the food trucks.
I love corn.
I love corn.
And kimchi ramen. We're just getting random food recommendations here of various price levels. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we had a question. Ken, what's the acoustic? Which one?
Which one? The one on the left or the one on the right?
Oh, we can only really
Next question is my left or your left?
Your right. My left or your right? What?
Tell you what, I'll show you that one.
Tom Lind says Vancouver has great ramen.
Your basic little nylon string. The Petrie. Not bad. Nice. Solid top. Pretty cool the guitar.
The chunky boy.
Little something to muck around with. That's that one.
Yep.
The other one I know Chris is going to love.
Light.
Oh, look at this.
Smacks it on something else.
Look at that freaking headstock.
It's a little relicking.
There's a metal headstock for you.
And what's the first thing you did with that when you got it?
Smacked it.
Did they restrung it?
Actually, haven't given it a good smack yet.
Well, to answer Murray's question, to answer that, you can't have Hawaiian pizza without pineapple.
Just saying.
True story.
And I do love me some Hawaiian pizza. Ronnie says it's Ken underwater. Sounds fine here.
Yeah.
Might have been when he's playing. It'll compress when he plays.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not hearing it through.
Ed is yelling over top of everybody else. Happy birthday, Matt!
I'm afraid to play the song because I think it'll copyright people, so I just won't do
it. I can play a little something because, yeah. Give me a sec here. Oh, no, the background? Oh, that I can't. Oh! Yeah. I clued in. All right. I don't know. Is this in tune? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's in tune. We'll just call it Quentin style.
Yeah.
I'd join you, but I'm not.
There you go. On a Gretsch, no less.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't have a bagel stick to dive down. Oh, super chat from Boner Jams. Big congrats to Gojira for winning Best Metal Performance Grammy. They also won the Grammy for being better than Beyonce and Jelly Roll.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Sure. Yes, it is Matt's birthday, sis.
Yeah. Thank you, Amanda.
Well, that's not in tune. That's kind of
Close
in tune.
enough.
Close enough for girls we date. We don't date girls. Exactly. That's why it's close enough. And fun fact, this guitar strap that's on here was a gift from my nieces a few years ago for Christmas, which is upside down, but it's actually Skulls and Roses.
Sweet.
Was that band in the 80s, Skulls and Roses? Kind of. There we go. What did I miss? Yes, Breed Love.
Thank you, Marcel. Hacking my brains out over here. Woo!
You can't start Rumble and not finish it. Well, you know, I always say Rumble is nothing but the original product demo. Seriously, Matt, listen to it. First verse, pretty clean. Second verse gets dirtier because they've turned up the gain.
He just keeps
Third verse,
dirtier.
they add reverb. Fourth verse, they add the tremolo. All they're doing is showing off the features of the Fender amp.
I mean, not a bad way.
Ed with the super sticker.
To say super sticker.
Now I got to bring up the super sticker to see what the super sticker looks like.
Doesn't
It's
say
a
anything.
dancing bird.
Oh, it's hidden behind there. Dancing bird.
Dancing bird.
What's up, Zach?
Zach Thong in the house.
Is that like a Frank Zappa dancing fool?
That's a good song. Dancing
It is.
fool.
I may be totally wrong, but I'm a fool, yeah.
Aerobics bird.
Woo!
Aerobics bird. I'm just picturing a British woman in aerobics gear. It's an aerobics bird.
Charles.
That's known as arranging band. Some guy got a credit for that. Easy there, Mike. Arranging. I want to know, was it just this tech just rolling it, turning up knobs like during the live pass through? Live mixing, as it were.
He forgot. So he just kind of turned them on one by one and hoped nobody noticed.
Turns out, Chris, I found out recently, having a conversation with Mr. Ken here on the panel, that I actually met somebody, and he was a friend of my father's who played with Zappa. Didn't even know.
Thank you, Eston.
Oh, a party bird.
Instrument.
Yeah, the question is, guess the instrument. Friend of my father's acquaintance. I'm not going to say friend, but at least acquaintance. Well, if I tell you who, Amanda, then you know what the instrument is. So the question is, what instrument did this friend of my father's play with Frank Zappa? I don't know how long. I don't know if it was just a session or a tour or what.
Bass.
Either way.
Not a bass.
Accordion.
Nope.
Nope.
Piano.
Nope.
Guitar.
Nope.
Nope.
Triangle.
Nope. Marimba. Nope.
You're right, Matt.
What? Oh, lap. He played a lap steel.
No. Pedal steel.
Close.
Oh, okay, well, close enough.
You get you there.
Damn, how come I didn't think of that first? Duh.
No. Al Briscoe, who is one of the premier pedal steel players ever in Canada, apparently played, and that was back in the 70s. We were reading up on it. He did a couple sessions work with various people, and then played with Frank Zappa, and we're like, what? That's a departure from Tommy Hunter.
What is his last name?
It is Briscoe, Al Briscoe. Steel
Briscoe.
Guitars Canada, which just went out of business a couple of years ago. Yes, it is a 12-string, Ed.
Is indeed.
We're trying to inspire your brother to string up his, perhaps. That's all I'm saying. Trying and perhaps. I'm not throwing Charles under the bus. He did a donation tonight, so I'm trying to be good.
They have his own brand of steel guitar?
Crazy, Tom. Fun fact, Ken, I know 2 members of the YouTube guitar community whose fathers were professional steel guitar players, pedal steel that is, and both of which in England. So I'm pretty sure I know of the 2 pedal steel players from back in the day in England.
Have to ponder that one for a sec.
Mm-hmm. Our good friend JJ of the House of Jams, his father was a pedal steel player, and friend Simon Williams, his father was a pedal steel player.
Very interesting. I wouldn't have suspected JJ.
I always forget and they mention it. I'm like, right. So yeah, if you have any questions, ask away, folks. You know, I do appreciate questions, concerns. The more you ask is less I have to. Tag us, add us. You know, of course, donations to the tip jar are always welcome. You have Michael Krause has an 8-string lap steel. It was clearly a pedal steel that got converted. Yes, I'm 100% lost on it. All right, Mike, here's my question. What do you have it tuned to?
Yeah,
because Matt and I went down this road. We already know what the proper tuning is.
I could not play the damn thing. Like I kept trying all those open tunings. I'm like, it's just not.
We are not talking about anything. Yeah. Now, brothers throwing other brothers under the bus, that's not us.
How's the muffler looking down there?
I'll help him out anytime.
Family. Right, Charles? Family.
Does it have 12 pegs at the ball end?
At the ball end?
Yeah, how they sit in the bridge?
Has none.
How does that work?
String through.
Okay.
String through ridge.
So it's even easier. Is Charles just like that? Or is Charles
Wow.
With all due respect.
We got a sibling fighting in here. See, this is what happens when you pick on one of your brothers, right? They just want me to slap him around?
Ooh, I didn't know you were so violent. Wow. Mental
note. Quentin put a thing up about he was sore and his sister making fun of him for being sore and calling him Nancy. I say, yeah, I've been there. I noticed Mike didn't mention what he had actually tuned it to. Some other people are making recommendations. But usually, yeah, C6 or C9. E6, E9.
It's E, yeah. Mostly.
My sister says, I have many sides, Ken. Yeah, she has a left side, a right side, a front side, a back side.
Back and front, too.
And Randy, just for the hell of it, decided to just type the letter W for the hell of it. Woo! W! Like, I'm trying to think, is he making the sound of what? And then he stopped, or was just yelling at the word W? You know? And then, see, my sister admits it, Matt. See, because
is she going to show up to your place tomorrow? Yes.
Now, in all fairness,
take all the chili.
He smacked me in the arm before, and then immediately apologized because she knew that was my bad shoulder. I had like torn rotator cuff. And she's like, "You idiot!" And they say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Or then she would then tell you to turn around so she could smack you in the other arm, which was the good arm.
You're just gonna wake up tomorrow and all the chili's gonna be gone. Oh no!
All right, Randy asks, "What should my first proper amp be?"
Oh,
that's an easy question, actually.
I mean, Princeton, Vox, or a Marshall.
Princeton is a good idea. I like the idea of a Princeton. Not quite as big as what Creeves had, but I've noticed Randy has been commenting he's really missing his Hot Rod Deluxe. So maybe get another Hot Rod Deluxe. And yes, see, it's true and also true.
You got one of those freezers that lock?
The Jeffrey Dahmer model.
I was gonna say yes, but I don't. But I have a house that locks. But then I realize she has the spare key.
Probably has a key. He's gonna sleep with it all next to him.
Eddie Faye in the house.
Cheers, Eddie.
What up?
He says, although I'm late, Mr. Carter, I got a note signed by Juan Epstein's mom. Perfect.
What?
Okay, you don't remember every time Juan Epstein would show up with late?
I know. I'm just like, damn.
He was always signed Juan Epstein's mother.
How did that come from?
Welcome back, Carter.
Boy, we are an eclectic crew, aren't we?
Steve mentioned the TM 800 mod.
That was a pretty good.
I'll reach out to you,
Yeah.
Steve.
Damn, I don't have any Carter. Mental note. Carter quotes.
I know, Steve. Oh, I'm aware. I have one right there.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting
no,
another one.
I think the chili just hit bottom. This is not good.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a whole different kind of sweating for the rest of the show.
Mr. Hankey's coming to say hello.
Chris is threatening to send Randy a spark amp and says, hit me up through. What are you now, Ryan Hall? That's hey, hit me up through Ben. What am I, your secretary? It is. Cotter was awesome until it centered on his relationship snooze fest. My sister, yeah, but I like Mrs. Cotter. She was one of my first crushes in the world. Very much like the heated seats in the Dakota, Doug. Or should we say you after visiting Beckley, West Virginia? You know, we're pulling by, we're in the infield, made it to the infield, Matt, and we're driving by the bathhouse, which is, obviously showers, bathrooms, convenience store. Doug's like, stop here! And the guy stopped. You know where the campsite is? Slams the door and goes, I'm pretty sure that's the only time I've ever seen him run.
You know who my first crush was? Daisy Duke.
Well, she was up there too.
Catherine, was it Bach? Yeah.
Catherine Bach.
Oh, man. I remember being a little kid
She
like,
married
you make me
Rachel?
feel funny.
Or she married to Jill Walsh. Because it's like her and her sister, I believe, are the ones that are married to Joe Walsh and Ringo, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know.
No, Ringo is Barbara Bach.
There we go. So Catherine's probably married to Joe Walsh. I think, if that's the same Bach family.
Oh,
She has a
God,
lot of
she's not looking that, oh, these are some terrible pictures. Oh, no. Why did I do this to myself? No.
It's nice to have memories, Matt.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And now apparently everyone's typing their first crush in here.
Oh, let's look at some.
We got 62 people watching. Please hit the like if you haven't already.
Well, yeah.
A lot of chainsaw talk in the chat. I don't mind it as a Canadian. When you aren't wearing pants, legs look long. LOL, science. Billy with Susan Day. I can see that.
Susan Day. Yeah.
You and me, Ed. You and me. I've been waiting 2 years. I'm just saying.
She married David Shaw.
Of course, Michael J. Fox in Late Today. So mulleted Michael J. Fox. Back when Michael J. Fox and Joan Jett had the same haircut in a movie. Well, that's my brother and sister. They don't need the same haircut.
Holy crap. Did you know Kathleen Bach's first husband of 20 years, entertainment lawyer Peter Lopez, committed suicide? Holy shit. I had no idea.
Matt's playing the part of Dark Rob tonight by bringing him down.
And in other news, Jack Stan Jr. won the what do you call it, 6-week cheap car challenge.
Jason, we love Late Today, but I haven't seen it in ages. I watched it within the last 10 years. It was one of my anything to do with a band movie I downloaded back in the day. And ironically enough, one of my favorite characters in that movie was Mike McKeon, because he played the total like guys that reminded me of like a lot of my dad's friends. Had the family at home, had the day job, also played in the band at night. That's right. It was all about Cleveland and the Cleveland bar scene too. It was really, really cool. If you haven't seen it, folks, check it out. It's a good movie. Soundtrack, apparently Chris is now selling gear in my chat. That's fine. Looking to get rid of some gear for a new amp. Thinking about the Angle 20 Steve Morse amp. Thoughts, recommendations? No. Get a Princeton.
I don't know. I've never been too happy with my 20 amps.
I'm just saying
20
he
watts.
needs Princeton because he's got the SLO Mini there, so you need the Fender to offset the Soldano. Like me, you got a Fender, you got a Marshall.
Never go wrong with the Princeton.
Then we have Sonic. I was going to say Sonic disparity, but not Sonic differences. Sure,
Yeah,
we'll go with that.
It won't be in the same phase for sure, so it'll have a stereo if you pan them out. I was a big Supersonic person.
Jason Lindenholm says, who was the drummer in the band? Don't remember. The bass player actor actually played bass, didn't he? Mike McKean played. That's Lenny from Laverne and Shirley, for those who don't know, aka one of the members of Spinal Tap. Yes, musician before he was ever an actor. In fact, when he was out in California, he was trying to make it big in the music industry, Ken, and he started acting as a quote-unquote fallback job because his parents said, you need to have something for a fallback if you don't make it in music. So he started acting. What?
True story.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember who played the drums in that band, though. I don't know if it was an actor or an actual musician, but that, it would be cool. I hope it was like an actor who also played drums, because then literally everybody in that movie band was an actual musician. Because, yes, I consider Michael J. Fox an actual musician because he played. You don't have to be Eddie Van Halen. The man played guitar. Like, that's what you would do on the set of Family Ties.
He still does. He was on stage with Coldplay. I mean, they didn't really have his guitar on, but he was up there jamming.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't really jam that well anymore, but...
Yeah, he was always a big music fan.
Yeah. Thought it was cool. They wheeled him up there with his wheelchair and gave him a guitar, and he knew the song. You could tell he was playing along. I thought that was awesome. I would hope that if I was ever in that kind of a situation, people would still encourage me to play. That's gotta suck though. Just oh my!
He would have been such a huge actor had he not got sick and like stopped. Like he was doing the TV show, but he could have stuck with movies.
Oh, he'd be doing all kinds of reboots right now. Think about it. All the reboots that are happening, man.
Ooh, Marty McFly versus the Karate Kid, best guitarist. Marty McFly had more feel, but Karate Kid had more technique.
I think Marty McFly was probably actually playing.
Yeah, and Marty was actually playing.
There's that.
And what you thought you heard was actually Ry Cooder.
Yeah.
Steve Morse took 2 years off to be a pilot too. Okay. I don't have a Flying V yet. I will get one day probably, but I figure it's going to be Gibson based and natural in color, so it matches my Explorer.
Every time I play one, it doesn't have a strap, and I hate it because you have to with it in your wrapped around your thigh, so you can actually sit still. Yeah.
Well, that's when you get a Rhodes V.
Yeah, offset, still uncomfortable to play sitting down.
Yep. And the Explorer was kind of a learning curve.
He also played Black to the Future too. Yes, he did.
At least the Explorer.
That was Michael J. Fox's thing. He would try to fit a guitar into every role. They're like whether it's just sitting on a stand in the background.
So, and these inners are killing me. I don't work well with glasses.
Oh, okay. Steve Brand tells me to tell you, because you don't have the chat open, clearly, to tell Matt to fit a Steinberger leg rest. Easy. Right. I'm pretty sure, however, I will say, I don't believe real guitars have fixed it. You know what I'm saying?
You have to buy an accessory to play a guitar. You're just telling me it's uncomfortable.
Did Teen Wolf play guitar? Good question.
That's a good question.
Also a movie where
I think he did actually.
Tickets. I knew he played air guitar. Like when.
Hold on, I'm the Google master. I'll find it if it's there.
Remember when they did the sequel to Teen Wolf, but they got rid of Michael J. Fox with the cheaper substitute, aka
he plays air guitar when he's riding on the roof of the.
Yes, that I remember.
Yeah. Oh, so technically, he incorporated guitar.
Yeah, wait, I always called him Discount Michael J. Fox. Oh, who was in the sequel? What's his name?
Was it Teen Wolf 2?
Jason Bateman. That's who it was. Yeah. AKA Discount Michael J. Fox. Can't afford Michael J. Fox for your movie? Get Jason Bateman.
Oh, yeah. Jason Bateman does kind of look like it's like a goofier version.
Haircut. And ironically, his sister was in the show with Mike. I think
it's so cheesy. It says Teen Wolf 2 with T-O-O.
I didn't have a favorite song for the acoustic. Why, yes. Rain and Blood. What?
That's one of them.
He only plays Rain and Blood on a 12.
I'm tuned down, so I can't do it. But otherwise, yeah, that'd be one of them. A favorite and acoustic one?
Oh, yeah. Bateman did not have a career for a period of time. He just chose not to do the bad, like, looks who's talking movies that Travolta did, because Travolta couldn't get a gig either until Pulp Fiction. And even then, that was a cheap movie. It just grossed really well, but prior to that, that was, like even Bruce Willis.
Well, he did Ozarks, Arrested Development, and then he was like in Disney movies or something. So he's had a pretty good run, Jason. Bateman. Yeah. I liked Arrested Development. Ozarks was filmed out here, but I've not seen it. I worked on the sets of Ozark.
Bo would like you to strike a D chord.
A D?
Yeah. Now, I will let you know, folks, the sound will screw up immediately because we're not set up for guitar playing.
He'd have to turn off his echo cancellation.
Undo that.
Right.
I've got it.
And then we're going to echo.
Well, there you go. I need to get some headphones on.
Here we go.
Give us an idea.
Sounds pretty nice.
Originally it was called Valerie, and then Valerie Harper left the show, and then they just rebranded as the Hogan Family. That's right. As opposed to before that, it was It's Your Move.
It's your move.
And he was the douchey friend that was always trying to get Ricky Schroeder in trouble on Silver Spoons. That was my first. A young Jason Bateman and a young Alfonso Ribeiro. Both on that show. See what happens when you don't do drugs as a kid, folks? You remember shit like this.
I didn't really do drugs as a kid.
You needed a 12-string, yes, Chris. You don't need an ovation. Nobody needs an ovation.
I wanted the 12-string Mockingbird. Thought that was pretty cool. I haven't seen one.
I don't know. Is my 12-string even down here still? I could show it off. I have done a video on it, but was
not PC Rich. Talking about Gibson.
Saw the video.
I just thought about that. I guess you could miss. Wrong Mockingbird. Gibson Mockingbird. Crystal! If that's even what it's called.
You know what's old, Matt, when it's got one of these style cases?
Ah, I love it.
Ooh.
But the cardboard style, so you always got to hold it with your finger to keep the card while walking.
So it doesn't fall out.
Yeah.
Regulation then.
That's an affirmative, Eddie.
I mean, it's a hummingbird. The Gibson hummingbird. That's the one I like. Fucking $4,000.
Yeah, so I bought
Christ.
this guitar, I want to say 1992, and it needed work then, and I haven't done any of the work on it.
Epiphone 12-string hummingbird's $900. Son of a bitch.
All right, here you go.
Not
Look at this first.
Oh,
on the
that
side.
thing's old.
Oh, it's old.
That's definitely old.
Yeah.
Look at the dual bridge
That's cool.
saddle. Figure how that works.
Oh, what's up with that?
And oh, look, free mold on the fretboard.
Flavor.
Speaking of which, some of my mayhem weed went moldy, Ken. I had to throw out about an ounce. Notice.
That's for that
But
authentic.
salvage the
swamp
rest of
thing.
it, so we're doing an immediate mass drying upstairs.
Good plan.
And, yeah, here's the headstock. Look at that. Nice.
Look at
fucking
that.
gauge with it's a Stewart.
Wow.
Yeah, they did not. Let me just put it this way: you may recognize the headstock shape.
Yeah.
Ever.
The open book.
But
Is that a lawsuit guitar?
separation. Oh, yeah. There's a few. There's something going on there. That's. Oh, those are
Oof.
correct. But yeah, it's been detuned. There's a big dip here. I like how they screwed on the pick guard.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, those
Oh, they want to
yeah.
funnel off,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
Crazy. Are they flatheads?
Look like little Phillips.
They did.
Phillips.
That was
Yeah.
probably like after the fact.
Well, close up of that fretboard. You're never going to see another filthier fretboard.
Authentic swamp.
Mm.
Authentic swamp tone. Play you some Delta blues. It'll be okay.
No, as I breathe in.
Yeah, and then you die.
Yeah.
Black mold.
Yeah, there's some white mold. Oh, some surface white mold on the back. That's nice. Yeah, the back looks good.
Well, you know, you can get you some ibuprofen in you.
There's a big cracks along here. It looks like that's. I don't recognize those. They're not coming through. Are they? No. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
But this, I dated it to around 1956, Matt.
God damn. Yeah, well, the bridge would definitely check out.
Yeah, I have a spare trapezoid bridge, which the screws aren't even in all the way. But
those
yeah,
guys probably...
that little flimsy little bridge, which is it's another one for Woodford to do, Ken.
Well, if you get you a little piece of veneer and stick it behind there.
Oh, it's probably got
out,
some loose ribs inside. I don't know.
then
Wow, I just noticed the amount of fucking checking over the years. Go figure.
get you some
When it sits in a
toothpicks.
case for 30 plus years and with no
humidifies, dehumidifies.
Oh man, I just saw the front of it in the reflection of the light. The whole front of it's covered in white mold.
Now it's all over you.
Yeah, it's all over me.
Breathe in, breathe out.
All right, the Nugent boys are after me now. Great.
So,
Yeah, penicillin. Yeah, see, good. Yeah, there's the mold with the penicillin as well. So now I got the last one.
yeah. Who's Ben?
Yeah. So, and Ted's here, anti-DIY HVAC.
What up, Ted?
Right on. Good to see you.
One day we'll get this thing fixed up, but I have a feeling it'll cost me more than it's worth to fix.
Probably. Well, I would just get a little shitty piece of veneer.
Up,
Just
right?
glue good in there. Call it a day.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going, Ryan?
What up?
Yours actually.
That was a fun show earlier, figuring all that junk out. Seemed to go pretty good. Couldn't really tell too much of a difference.
Yeah, I snagged that at a little music store. And by little music store, I cannot stress enough. Like this, I believe the music store's dimensions was 10 feet by 12.
So you mean hole in the wall?
Like you open the door, which was in a corner. There was a counter where the dude was behind the counter, which was right along the front window as well. And the counter was just big enough to work on a guitar. Like I'm not even sure it was long enough to put for a guitar case to sit on fully, but there was enough room to put a guitar with the headstock hanging off the end. And they literally just had half a dozen or 10 guitars hanging up and then a bunch on stands and just this little teeny tiny place out on the reservation. And Phil's music. That's what it was. Phil's music. I don't know how we found out about it, but went on down there and a good thing I'm a good person, Matt, because he moved to a different location, but it was like you went into another business in the reception room, like it was this big contracting place. And if you turned left, you went through like a double doorway into the music store, but there's no doors even separating it. It was just like an annex of some kind. Like it was probably an office at one time and they removed the doors. And so we go in there and there's no Phil in this new music store. Okay. And then the chick that was at the counter, she went into the back warehouse. So there's like nobody, it's not like there was any security cams or anything because it's 1992. And I still remember there was like a 71 or 72 telly hanging there for $700. And I saw the case for it. And a fella could have just put it in the case and walked out with it. But no, I didn't because I'm nice.
Karma is real.
Monk's here.
Good day.
Yeah, but it was cool to go check out what Phil had because it was all just used stuff he snagged along the way. So
I like those kind of stores, like a little nostalgia trip.
Yep.
That's where I saw like Supro and stuff like that. I was like, damn, I've only heard stories about this shit.
It's where a buddy of mine, he bought his first guitar there. It was kind of like a double cut Hamer, but it was so old, kind of had like the mahogany look, and then they do the dual inlay of maple, like you'd see that on basses in the 70s all the time, like offset.
Yep.
It was like a SD Curly design was the name of the guitar. Couldn't find a thing about it for years, and then something just came up in my feed not too long ago, like a few weeks ago, about SD Curly. I was like, what? And I remember it had double cream pickups in it, and turns out, go figure, DiMarzio's. What's up, Milt? And so I don't know if he still has that guitar or not, or what the deal is, but probably not. He turned into a bit of a poser in life. Corporate, sold out. One of those. He's like, oh yeah, I have a guitar and a Harley, but you look, it's the Harley Sportster with all the accessories, so it looks like a lawyer Harley. And then the one guitar is like the Martin D18 sitting on the stand in the living room that rarely gets played.
Man.
So I play guitar, take that with a grain of salt.
I play guitar on the weekends.
Right. When the wife takes the kids out, I get to play guitar. Do you? You sit down, strum a few chords with your high-end coffee sitting on the coffee table.
It's always the intro of Guns N' Roses. Sweet Child of Mine. Done badly. Da, 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 da.
No, because it's an acoustic. It's got to be Paradise City.
Somebody in the chat just got triggered. Like, oh, fuck those guys.
Yeah, sold out, made money, got successful, fucking losers. Exactly, Tom. Has wife and kids and a mortgage. Patient. Yeah. Just a little patience. Yeah. Was until he sold out. Amanda knows exactly who I'm talking about. Yep. Matt, have you had too many gummies laughing at your own jokes before you get to deliver the punchline?
Yes. It was brownies or cookies.
But in other words, yes.
Yeah. Well, there was other lifestyle choices.
Yes.
Some espresso liquor.
Joe, oops, beer typing. Yeah. Of course, Bo has a few seagulls. I don't like the headstocks. That's my problem. Yeah, you can bother me about it, Ed. It won't faze me. Like say, bought the guitar in 1992. No, you want to keep bringing up a topic between yourself and another channel, Richard. And I don't deal with drama. We're grown-ass adults. You want to deal with them directly about that. I ain't getting involved. Told you that last week. Telling you again tonight. Randy's out of here. See you, Randy.
Have a good night, Randy.
Good night, Randy.
We're an hour in. We got 56 folks watching. Please hit like if you haven't already. Helps fell out. Algorithms. Digitals. Exactly. That's the thing, Michael Krause. The seagull headstock is practical. It's not attractive, but it works. Excuse me. It's coughing out the mold. Sorted the moldy weed before the show, and now we got all the mold.
I got Linton hair weed.
I really didn't feel
mold
bad.
Injections.
That's the scary part, Matt. I didn't feel bad at all about throwing out an ounce of weed. Just, it happens.
I mean, you know.
I still got a bag that I bought back in fucking December I haven't even opened yet.
Doesn't last that long around me.
Well, it does when somebody drops off a freezer bag. And
I don't know, I'm just one of those people. I'll just be 24/7 on it.
I know. Like I said, even me, it takes a good month to go to a freezer bag.
But like, are you gonna do any work today? Yeah, I'm gonna smoke this first. Nah, I'm kidding. Not usually. Depends on what kind of day I'm having. What builders I'm around.
Yeah, so here, yeah, exactly, Bo. That's here, not even opened. Yep. So, Ken, you started building a pedal board some time ago. How's that coming along? What? Where? What?
I kind of figured that might come at some point. I still don't even have it welded up.
Yeah, speaking of skeletons and closets.
I mean, I can show you the non-welded up parts. It's sitting right over there. It's about 15.5 by 21.
Nice.
1.5 at the back.
That's cubits, for those wondering what the dimensions. We were measured in cubits.
Cubits, about 1.5 cubits.
What in tarnation's a cubit?
I know, Charles. See, Charles, now you got some backup. You can ask, if Ken starts asking about your 12 string, you ask him about his pedal board. Knees asks, what's kind of metal, Ken?
Aluminum. Aluminium.
And Knees would like to see the unwelded parts.
You'd like to see them? I can grab them for you.
Yeah, easy. We don't want to hit the unwelded aluminum parts on the acoustical guitars. Yeah, but I like Ken. I'll leave that up there so Ken can see it when he comes back.
Get water. All I have is espresso. I have to brace myself.
One unwelded pedal board. Big. Bad. Just cut out of a chunk of plate, formed in a brick.
Yes, hence the name. Eddie Fay just figured things out. He's like, Ken's a welder when he's not playing guitar? Metal fabricator. Hence the name.
Yeah. But yeah. Kind of looks like that.
Steve has a Lato? You have a Lato, Steve? Nice. I got to meet John Lato once.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's
I thought I told you that story, Ken. That was like I was at a buddy's music store, and he had Latos in, but Latos weren't the same Latos. He went to just ordering like overseas guitars, throwing his name on it, type thing, and so it was basically like Strat and Teleclone type thing, whatever. Oh, cool, Steve. Right on. It was one of those things. So I was like, oh, cool, Latos. I haven't seen any of those in a while. Like, man, they were the coolest thing in the 80s. It'd be cool to meet him. He's like, well, if you want to meet him, he's literally, because he was working out of this would have been right in the late 90s, I think. And he just, I think he lived in and around Toronto and just drove down with a bunch of guitar cases and just emptied the guitar cases for inventory, 1986. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Latos, for those who don't know, they started out, well, very much they're like a Canadian BC Rich, because the early ones look like the early BC Riches in many ways. And then when BC Rich went into the 80s shredder scene, so did Lato. Locking wiggle sticks and fancy colors and Kailers. Oh my, exactly. It got some traction with some pro players. The Iron Maiden guys were playing some Latos for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Going back a long time.
Yeah. Well, mid 80s. And I want to say, I remember those Lee Aaron videos when she made her comeback with the body talk and all that. Her guitar player played a Lato.
I think I've ever heard of it.
You probably wouldn't, because that's not exactly your scene. D. White Bailey in the house. Jeff K's here as well.
Good day.
I have seen these before. I remember that headstock. Yeah, but I would never have known that name.
Joe Lato. Or John Lato. Joe.
I think anybody with a habit
But
like mine.
Lato wasn't really his last name. It was like Latovich or something, or Ladonovich or something like that. And he just
Let's fix
short
that.
Irish guy.
Short.
I think anybody as terminally on reverb as I am has probably seen one of these. Been like, what the fuck is that? You're right. At first, I thought I was looking at a BC Rich.
Most people do.
That's man. And heavy.
Looks heavy. It looks huge.
Yeah. Aluminum versus aluminium. Well,
What's up, Dwight?
in the case of aluminum, I think we actually pronounce it the way it's spelled.
Aluminium.
Or like laboratory, as opposed to laboratory.
Delay.
I don't know, Steve. You guys just invented the language. We just bastardize it. I go for all the Steves in the chat.
What is this monstrosity?
Matt's playing the part of Charles, just randomly searching for guitars while on a live stream, no less. What?
I do it all the time.
Wow, really, man?
Lato 1980 Super Falcon SF1. It's got like some hot chick kneeling down next to it. Like, yeah. Double neck.
Hear it? We can share it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can share it.
And let the folks know what we're talking about for once. There's Eddie Van Haskell in the house.
Oh, where the hell did that link just take me? I want to open this image. There we go. Hiya, hiya, hiya.
There we go. Yep.
Look at that.
She's wearing a nurse's uniform?
I don't know, but she's what caught my eye. And then I was like, "Oh, look, that's a ad for one of those guitars."
And it's got the line, the spring through, like the neck through type lines that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, she got like some thing in her hair.
I think she's supposed to be like a cute nurse or something. I don't know.
I mean, she's all right.
The exclusive Lato brass plate.
Yeah. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
That's for a bass, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bass. Huh.
Looks like DiMarzio pickups in it. Look at that headstock.
Look at this address down here.
My sister, oh God. Yeah, bad album covers. That'll be the next segment. Bad guitar ads when we run out of album covers.
You know, we'll do it justice. Get you in there. Look at those fret markers.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Holy
Lato.
Look at all the buttons.
Oh yeah, all the buttons, all the switches.
Oh,
a lot of them have active pickups and active EQ and all kinds of crap back in the day.
Oh yeah, he had all the digitals. Or sorry, all the analogs. Like look at that, just for a single neck. Look at how many buttons, knobs, gear shifters. I don't know.
Holy crap.
That's
got everything.
That's a bit much. It's a multi-piece body. No kidding.
Holy crap. Well, it's all dinged up too. Relict.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Wow. That's yeah.
Tuning peg.
Wow. That's wow, look at the size of that truss rod cover too.
Right? He saw that thing.
Yeah, that's like your own mirror. Hey John Shane.
What up, John?
It looks remarkably thin, but I think it's just the body is that big. Like you can tell it's like he originally did basses, because that's like a bass that's been converted to a guitar.
I mean, look how much crap's right here. I mean,
all of it.
There's that much room up there.
Like I imagine phase options, coil split,
so volume and a tone per. But then what the hell? I'm so confused.
I don't think those are Dano tuners. Those you see them on Diarmans and some. Yeah,
they're the Dan. I think.
Wow! I just looked at that control cover. It's like a coffee table unto itself.
That thing's pretty epic.
It's got a volute. Oh,
that's a chunky boy too.
Oh, and the placement of that strap button. That's going to wear through the bottom.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's going to hurt your shirt a little bit.
1980 Super Falcon.
Super Falcon.
What do they want?
Ultra Burst.
That's what I want to know.
I didn't see a price.
It's a giant volute. The Hawk series. Those were more the.
This is the ads we were looking at. There's that double neck.
Yeah. Oh, that's the product catalog, probably.
Oh, there it is. There's the one.
Yeah.
No pricing.
Wow. All right. Well, there you go, folks. Oh, no. Stop with the volute. No, we'll just get that.
24 frets. African Paddock. Maple.
My guitar should come with a matching Coke spoon.
Pretty freaking epic, I gotta admit. And their design just got crazier over the years.
Yeah, then later, it was the Lato Hawk with a hawk inlaid in the headstock too, because
hawk in
nothing says 80s shred like having a hawk inlay.
Oh, there's a 12-string and a 4-string bass double neck. Play bass then 12-string. That looks heavy. Oh, yo.
A bass and a 12-string? I don't think there is a heavier combination.
That's like, all of the strings. All of the tuning pegs. Holy hell.
So yeah,
they're like the big old school ones, you know?
Yeah. And as a Canadian that grew up in the 80s, guess what? Everybody wanted a Lato at some point.
She did have a necktie on. I noticed that too. I wasn't really looking at the guitar for long. That lady's probably like my grandmother's age.
That's right. I forgot. Yeah. Patrick has the Lato Condor bass.
Nice.
I'm already sending photos of that. But Bo, I said every Canadian growing up. You're honorary, and you're right there. You're Canadian adjacent. In fact, you're north of Canada. What? Yep. Actually, no. He's for. He might not be. I don't think. I can't remember. Depending on how far west of Detroit he is, which he is enough that I don't think he's actually north of Canada. Kind of like a cousin. Yeah. Tom Lynn says, I have to admit, never heard of Lato.
Neither have I.
Oh, yeah. Actually, my buddy Steve that lives just over here has a shredder style Lato. I keep meaning to borrow it off him to do a video on it, but it's got locking trims. So I might just do a video on it over there so he can tune it. And plus he's got a nice collection. He's got a PV6505 Plus over there. He's got a JCM 900 over there. He had a Holy Grail in 1982 JCM 800 there for a while. So, yeah. Steve McFall, good guy. He's tuned in before. I've seen him in the chat. All right, somebody wants to get himself banned yet again. I'm in too good a mood, Mike. Too good a mood.
I don't know. That single neck was pretty cool. I bet you it's like 10 grand.
Yeah. Yeah. And like say the later ones that look like a BC Rich Gunslinger. But again, we'll have all the like my Kramer with the mini toggles.
Yeah. Reminds me of like how Calvin and all them did. And all those crazy. It's just like a plain cut looking guitar, nothing fancy, just wood, but they had all the features. Everything.
See, and now I'm not. Wow. Wayne just did a bird's eye maple plywood arch top from the 40s. Cool.
Nice.
Lato better than Gretsch? Different. It's like trying to compare a BC Rich to a Gretsch. So you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Stewart also. Nice. Okay, so Wayne's a little back in the chat. Okay, I got it. Or he's just took him that long to type that. Not the quickest typer. Hunt and peck. Hunt and peck.
Holy hell, these strings made my fingers black. Oh yeah, that's brassy. Kind of old.
You can play the Lato shuffle. They may have them.
Oh Lord.
I was looking at something the other day. I had an XLR jack on it. I can't remember what it was. Actually, it wasn't even XLR. No, it was like some 9-pin MIDI thing. Back when remember Ken, the old MIDI cables in the 80s that would go to stuff, it was the same 9-pin that you would connect your disk drive to your Commodore computer. It's the same 9-pin, fan array.
Big flat one. The MIDI keyboards were like that.
Yes, hands down. See, that I can say. Yes, hands down.
Like it's a curse word.
He's like, I can't say it, but they are.
I like my
You
Daniel
know they are.
pedals.
First of all, you can intonate them. Oh.
Yeah, the newer ones you can actually play them.
Oh yeah, newer Dane Electros are definitely more playable because you can. Fun fact. Oh, let's make them intonatable. Yeah, that's a good idea. Since you don't mount the bridge in the right spot.
Still think for how much guitar you're getting, it's a little overpriced.
Serial port. Thank you, Mike. That's what serial ports.
Serial ports.
Yeah. That's like my PV amp upstairs, that classic 50. It uses like a 9-pin serial connector for the foot switch.
What?
That was... There's no Masonite Latos, Tom.
The only thing I had was a Korg with, remember the disc thing you would buy so you could expand your library, and it had a 9-pin disc in it.
I remember when we got a new electric piano in high school. It had different sounds, but you had to bring your own on a 3.5-inch floppy disk.
Right. Yeah, that was the shit back then.
Otherwise, it just sounded like piano only.
Right. It had like 3. It was like piano, vibe, and organ or some shit. And then you plug the disc in, you can do whatever. I had a bunch of 8-bit and saw and waves. Make them crazy.
8-bit, which is why I've decided not to collect vintage rack gear. Plus, I don't like buying electronics that you have to calibrate on some form of regularity.
That's no fun.
That's not fun because I don't know how to do that. And my guy who knows how to do stuff like that lives in Arizona.
You have to calibrate a whammy pedal every now and again. It's not the funnest thing.
Yeah.
It's easy to fuck that up. And I'm wondering why I'm not going all the way up.
Discussing rack gear next week. Pretty sure Jason went deep diving into rack gear last year. So we'll talk about that stuff. I remember anything with MIDI, Mike had the 9-pin serial port. Like guitars that had MIDI. Obviously keyboards. And then like
printers,
pieces, the rack system. It was all serial connections. Like, yeah, because that's when you want to set up on a dark stage. 9 pins. Oh, I fucking bent a pin. Well, I guess my rig's down.
Some of the snakes in the studios I used had those pin things.
And most of them were connected hardwired on one end. So really, you only had the pins on one end.
Right.
So
it was just for the device.
Yeah, you're hooped. Oh, it sucked.
And I remember
Blue
when
Mox is asking how young you are. 32.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go with 32. That sounds about right. I'm in my 40s.
Yeah, yesterday during the Buffalo meeting, you had commented, you're like, I'm the kid here. I'm like, fuck, if you leave, Matt, I'm the kid in the group. Like, it's that much of a difference. And there's 10 years between us, folks. So it's what I'm saying. It's like...
I'm a youngin'.
Yeah, other than Zach. Zach really skews. It's you and Zach really just pull the average age right down.
Well, if Randy comes around, Randy's a little bit younger than me. I think he's older than Zach.
All right, I will tell Matt, Steve. There we go.
What is this with this tell Matt? Hell yeah. The new one?
I don't know, Tone. I thought you were actually older than me. But I'm not sure. Could be the haircut, You're looking a little, how do I say, respectable and or responsible. Two of the R's I don't. When I think R&R, I think rock and roll. Not rational and respectable or something. No. Oh, fuck. Okay, he's way younger. All right, he's only 45 in August. All right.
Yeah,
thank you for skewing down the demographic more. Yeah. Which I'm okay with. I was thinking about that. Like, when hanging out at Buffalo, I've always gravitated to hanging out. It's like hanging out with my dad's cronies at the music store. Even if he wasn't there, I'd pop in end up hanging out for an hour. You know. So okay, now man, you're just skewing all kinds of demographics. So it's like, so it's just not 100% male. It's like, why does it always say 99 point? Well, because my sister.
So Steve is getting the new mono neon signature. It has a new feature that's called hypersonic, and I'm curious to know what that does.
I saw that mono. I think he's on the spectrum. That guy.
What do you think?
Playing it upside.
I'm curious about this hypersonic thing. Like, what is that? Huh?
Yeah, he doesn't play like an upside down jazz bass.
Yeah. With all
so like if he and Eric Gales start a band together, it's just guys that play gear upside down.
One of the top
metal... the drummer do hit the bottom skins on the kit.
The funny thing is, one of the top metal producers right now plays his guitar upside down too. It's like a thing. Left-handed guy playing it upside down. What? It looks cool though, like him and the other guy on stage, because the other guy plays normal, and it's all strung normal, and then having them standing there, it's a good aesthetic.
Yeah, it's even better when you show up on like the Water Buffalo meeting, because everyone's like, "Oh fuck, we got to behave now."
Start putting your pants on off screen.
Maybe a few people looking for their teeth, running fingers through hair.
Hats are going on.
Happy belated birthday, Steve.
Oh, you can do the Quentin James. Happy. No. Happy birthday.
Dear Quentin's co-host. Wait, you're not Quentin James. Forget it. I meant to pop into Quentin's chat the other day. He's randomly live. I had some downtime. I was just going to pop in. You're not Robert Baker, and then leave. Marcel's turning 68 next month. Well, there we go. See, skewing the other way.
Happy early birthday.
Actually, that's not. That's kind of pretty much like the meat of I think it was like average age. It was like 64-year-old male is like my right down the margin viewer. And I'm okay with that.
Oh, wait, there's more features. I just realized there's a single octave up and 2 octaves down. That's what you gotta do.
Leave and then start a live stream. Or pop into the chat, say, hey, I'm live streaming watching you right now.
Mm-hmm.
John Dodson in the house. Billy will be 63 in May. Wow. Ferd's hitting the big 7-0 in 10 days.
Right on.
Yep. Oh, it has a 3 octave drop. That's what hypersonic is.
Yeah, I saw something about 3 octave up. I don't know what that was.
It's a 3 octave range.
Steve says 504 months. That's a lot. That's a lot of math there, Steve. And I've been with the handheld forest fires, so I'm not about to attempt that. I think you're 96. I'm pretty sure that equals out to 96. Monk's going to be 65 in March. Everyone's bragging on, made it this far, motherfuckers! They don't see 64, 65. See, I told you. This right there.
Mark said he'll be 9.
Yeah, Ed just turned 58. Mark will be 9 in April. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Mark will be 9. We need a special Buffalo meeting for Ferd on his birthday. Well, let's see. Can we do that? Oh, this just hit me. 10 days, right? So that's a week. That's a Wednesday. That's the second Wednesday instead of the third Wednesday. So that I would say we will have to put up to both Ferd and to what's his name? Charles. Holy crap! The guy makes it all happen.
His name,
right? Yeah, you know the dude who wasn't there the last time.
Yeah.
Right?
The drape guy.
Do we? So Ferd, do you want to see? Okay, so Charles is in. See, I didn't call you Chucky either, like somebody did in the group. Hey, Chucky, in his chat this morning. Wow. Yeah. Mark Ulster, yeah, a lot of 58ers as well in the chat. For some reason, it's interesting. Sure. All right. So here we go. We're doing a special Ferd Burfel Grand Poobah birthday hang on Wednesday the 12th, and then that's it for the hangs for the month. Wow. All right. Well, we could do that. I'm down. Well, who knows? We might do a superfluous third Zoom hang. Like get lonely for the end of the month. And holy crap, I saw people popping in. Hang on. Ted Talks Guitar and Life. Something, my friend. I meant to check out your channel. Thank you for popping in. Now I got to wait for the... Oh, no, there we are. Perfect. We're already caught up, so I can click on Ted's name. I'm not banning you. I'm going to your channel, actually. I'm hoping you don't have something that goes, hey, welcome to my channel. Because I just want to make sure that I am, in fact, subscribed. I am not. Well, we'll just fix that. There we go. Oh, look at you. You got Telecaster right there. You come with photos. All right. Stop buying budget guitars. I agree. Unless that's just clickbait. I don't like clickbait titles, Ted.
Careful.
Oh, yeah, that's a careful, Ted. Ted gets a little testy when it comes to certain things. He says, you don't want to be called a DH now.
It's coming. I gotta make a t-shirt, bro.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, there's Richard. Richard's in here. 71, baby. Nice. Fucking awesome. Ferd's the word. Ferd is the word.
Ferd is the word.
Yeah. What's that? Grease, but Ferd. All right.
Here we go.
There's 4. What's a budget guitar? Not really anything you own, Bo. He's like, well, depends on what your budget
guitar.
Now go follow me on Instagram, my sister says. So if you want to all go follow my sister on Instagram, go do that now.
Oh yeah, I have a Squire in the other room.
I rarely post there, but generally it's, I got this, or this looks cool. Put Hip's link in the chat, please, Ben. How about you ask your brother with the fucking wrench, Ted? I mean, what? Sorry. Love Charles. Charles can link his own chat channel. His own chat. Holy fuck. His own channel in the chat. I can't even do an edible.
I'm just wearing off on you. I got enough in me.
I have one job to talk, and it's not working out. All right.
Like, there's so much I feel like I'm vibrating.
I'm not. Oh, all right. What's you smoking? What is that called? Blue Afghan?
Miami Kush.
I think.
I want to say Blue Afghan. I don't know. Good friend of the channel grew it. Borrowed a shit ton of guitar cases from me. Actually, 6 or 7 or something. I don't know. And then, yeah, for collateral, because last time it took him a year. I also don't have a Dave Mustaine Flying V here. He goes, I forgot the V to leave here. I'm like, really? I won't have the low-end Dean V, Dave Mustaine, which is the one I did a bunch of work on, but then realized I didn't video all that work that I did on it. And Trev's, I'm going up, oh yeah, it's all serious. Trev's like, I don't think you ever posted that, Ben. And he's looking up on the show. He's like, nope, not coming up. I'm like, well, there we are. All right, we cut this up, and we have very nice, a little 125 goodness. Blue Afghan sounds like a grandma blanket. It does.
You got me in the blue Oscar.
Nelson Rodriguez. What? What's up, buddy? Great to see you, my friend.
What up? Should check on the Discord server. Maybe there's something juicy.
The other name of the album I want to do. Kenneth has entered the chat.
The little wavy thing. Oh yeah, there's a lot of new messages.
It would start with the 3 dots, like ... Kenneth has entered the chat. So, yes, if you want to become a channel patron or channel member, I recommend you do so before the 12th, so you can help enjoy Ferd's 70th birthday. I will be coming and crackling up for some reason because the Zoom fucking hates me. I had all the bandwidth on yesterday's hang, but I was like, the whole fucking show. Bullshit. So, but the rest of the people could talk, and I just sat there and listened. So, yeah.
Nothing fun.
But how many gummies did you take, Mark? He says 20 milligrams per gummy. But we need, what are you doing? Just looking at them? Or are you eating them? You're looking at them? You eating them?
Well, I ate one. Then I read how much they were.
Yeah. That's what you usually do.
Then I was like, well, I guess I'll eat the other one in like an hour if this is too much.
There's a link to Ted's channel, apparently Charles did. That wasn't the channel I had asked, though. It was a different channel. No, it was Ken's channel we wanted. That's what your brother wanted, Ken's channel. Did we get that in here? Any of the moderators at all? Just asking. Although I know Charles reminded me, he mentioned Ted's channel. That's how, yeah. But I was busy starting on the chili, so I couldn't. That's my excuse. Stick it to it. Oh, you ate 3. All right. Well, you're halfway to me. My sister says she'll be on time for the next meeting. Maybe.
Just a heads up.
My sister says, don't make me do work and stuff, other moderators. That's not to me. That's to the other moderators. No, not hip? Well, yeah, I thought you said Ken. I'm just confused more than usual. What do you want to link to Matt's channel? I don't know. Thank you, John.
Arriba.
Give it a little bit longer. Ferd's going to have his 70th birthday on the 12th, Nelson, and apparently we're going to celebrate it by doing a water buffalo meeting for members and patrons.
Yeah, brother.
So become a channel member and see if they're in the.
Oh, you did want Ted's. Well, Ted's, your brother did put that there, so there we go. So, oh, there's Matt's, because Charles is like, Ben. By the way, you can thank Charles in person. Well, not in person, virtually tomorrow, because he'll come on for the bad album covers. He says, "You think so?" Well, I'm hoping. Where we got some very scary album covers tomorrow night. We need a band for the party. Isn't that your job, Bo? You know, you're the Benjamin Button. Now there's Charles's channel randomly in the chat from Chris. It's like they're just it's a chat fight, whipping channels at each other. Odd fight. I guess.
Mod fight.
So you don't want me yelling intermittently, sis? She's got an earache, so probably me yelling all the time is not helping matters. Yeah. Chat fight. Easy. We don't need chat. All right, so yeah, so you think up easier later. Dipping in, dipping out. I see what you did there. Have a good one, man. Enjoy the pizza. Hope you got pineapple. Like a dance battle, but with wrenches. Chris, like, I just want to help. By the way, Chris, remember when I texted Rob on Friday night? Still haven't heard back from him. He's ignoring me. Oh, the pressure, Bo says. Yeah. You said you found a bass player. We got your brother on drums. You got your son playing guitar. All right. I don't know who's singing at this point. Yes, that's who, sis. He's in Utah. Oh, okay. Easy, Ted. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah. Ooh, that's a big roach. We can't let that just sit there. Let's just break that down a little bit. All right, easy there, Segovia. By the way, I'm taking lessons from Matt. So if you guys want lessons, it'll just be one lesson behind me.
Well, first you want to spit on your fingers.
Rudy Serzo style.
And then you're always going to want to resolve to the natural minor on everything.
It makes it better.
Don't forget to diminish on every fourth. Beautiful music of nightmares.
Yeah. It's like a Tim Burton movie. Yay.
I think that's even a minor too. Well, I did tune up the Revolta. It's now in G.
That's okay, Chris. I was just wanting to make sure he includes a T-shirt in my order. That's all. Fella needs a new Tesi Switch T-shirt is all. Can't promote the products on T-shirt for him if he doesn't have a T-shirt. Well, I had one and then I grew out of it.
I've been really digging this modded Dunlop a lot. Freaking sweet. Does multiple things that I didn't even think about.
Apparently they don't have the internet in Utah. Well, actually, I don't think they do. So
what?
Yeah.
Starlink.
Apparently, Bo says you need a couple of nylons. What, like nylons to wear or nylon string guitars?
I want another. I had one a long time ago. Like a student one.
Tessie shirts are nice for. They're so soft. Oh, steel cage match or battle royale? What? Jesus, Zach. I get too old for that stuff. Plus, my sister knows all my weak spots. She would win.
Is he though?
All right, Steve. Grab some sleep, my friend. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Four's like cage.
Yeah, no battle royale, cage match. Don't listen to Michael Crow, sis. He's a witch or something. He lives in Massachusetts. You always like.
That's all you need to know is he's in Massachusetts. He's
a
witch.
Massachusetts witch.
Yes, he do.
Burn him! That's right. Oops. Here. There we go. Guitar's been. The other is a different show. Please Google it. Don't trust me.
That's the best answer to get. You're like, damn it.
Here we are. We got 53 people still watching somehow, some way. That's fine.
Bonus.
We should probably wrap things up shortly, folks. I'll be back tomorrow night with Canucks with Guitars. Probably play an Explorer-shaped object since it's tweaked upon, since it got restrung back in October. Yeah. I've been noodling it the last couple days. So, what else we got going? Oh, we got this expensive PRS-shaped object I demoed. You'd think for pushing $6,000 it'd have a decent set of pickups in it, but nope.
Really? That bad?
Those mini humbuckers, those near
I
field
fucking hate those.
bullshit. Like 3/4 size humbucker.
I mean, they're not terrible, but I mean,
Well,
not like
the stupid thing is, I had 2 of those and then a full-size humbucker in the bridge with a mini toggle for coil tap. But they only coil tap the bridge pickup.
Huh?
I'm like, you lazy for fucking $5,700 on sale.
I wonder if that mini humbucker has too much ground noise in single coil mode.
As I said, Matt, when a certain Mr. 75N asked me the other day, how was it? I said, well, they got 2 of the 3 letters right on the headstock.
They're such pretty guitars, though. Gotta give them that.
Not this. Well, you probably like it. It's a black burst or something.
I'm not real big on black PRSs. I like green ones.
And then later in the week we got the Starcaster.
That'd be cool.
And I'm hoping to shoot some more demos tomorrow. Although it snowed today, and I don't know how much snow is out there.
It was like 60-something degrees today. It was beautiful.
Easy there, 10 top boy. Yeah.
Now it's 48. Tomorrow we'll get a high of 67, a low of 40. Finally get some warmth back up in me.
It is -4. Well, what's that for our Mary cans? 24.
24-ish.
It's still fucking cold, man.
What? It's only going down to 19 tonight. Much colder last night.
The night it got to 16 out here, man. I
Great.
had a
I had
rough
36 and 80% chance of rain.
Ugh.
Yep. Oh, yeah. It started the day, the low this morning was -2 Fahrenheit.
Oh, my God, man. Do it. Can't do it.
Yeah. So,
where's the warmest place in Canada? Because that's where I'll move. Detroit, right?
That's in a couple of weeks, Matt.
Oh yeah. It's mine. Sorry, we didn't. I didn't even look at here. I forgot, Matt. So for your, I said it's 24 right now, but let's add the wind chill. It only feels like 22. That's not bad.
Mine says feels like 47. Man, I don't have a wind chill. Thank God.
Well, when it reaches freezing, you do, because the wind makes things colder.
I'm glad because I got to be outside on a ladder tomorrow. So I'd rather it not be raining and cold.
Takes all the fun out of it.
If you paid a good deal, you wouldn't get the wrath, but it sounds like you must have overpaid.
Am I paying
$6,000
for a mini humbucker?
Have a good one, Kush.
My sister's already given up on this, that saying will leave me better tomorrow. She's sick. I'm sleeping in. I ain't going out in that. Yeah.
Don't blame you.
Really? Really?
The flying fickle finger of fate.
Yeah, and he's probably wrapped up in a hoodie going, it's so cold. He's always complaining it's cold. It's like, it's 66. It's so cold.
My God. I love it when it's like 60 degrees out. It's the best. Can't wait.
Already reported her as absent. Nice. You narked out on your own daughter? Wait, no. That's a different kind of. See? There's no wrath. $200 for a PRS SC? I'm okay with that. Although I don't know what soap bars. They're probably like fucking P90s or something. Bullshit. I don't know.
Oh, yesterday my parents came over and I put on Strange Brew. My dad was like, hell yeah. My mom was like, not this stupid movie again. It was hilarious.
Not going to get into that, Zach. Wink, wink. But yeah. I'm already stocked up and already looking at non-manufactured strings. There's been a huge discussion on the face space on sourcing strings. That's all I'll say. It was interesting because the first conversation I saw was the guitar player from April Wine, and then the guitar player from The Pursuit of Happiness, and then I was like, huh. So apparently the Long and McQuaid store brand strings are actually made in Mexico. Yep, that's all I'm saying. So if anyone wants that, that's because apparently Martin's strings are also made in Mexico. That's where their string plant is.
Very interesting.
Yep.
Learn something new every day.
Well, couldn't you just have somebody from the States buy it for you on Amazon and send it to you?
I don't think that's the point. They were looking at a more of a truly, let's not buy something from America. And then there's
most of those products aren't really from America in the first place.
Well, I know my friends at D'Addario make them there on the island, Long Island, so I believe.
Yeah, D'Addario, Stringjoy.
But yeah.
Sit, I think, are the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Stringjoy is really
Strange
good.
Brew is cool. It's an excellent documentary. Ironically enough, I'd say there's as much factual stuff in Strange Brew as there is in Spinal Tap. And there's a lot of factual stuff in Spinal Tap.
I love both those movies.
Yeah. And you can throw the Blues Brothers in there for the trifecta.
I was about to freaky read my mind.
Unintentional documentaries.
Both of them. They were both good.
Yeah. Oh, you're playing the Hollywood, or the Holiday Inn circuit with Murph and the Murph Tones with the fucking suits and the matching suits and the ruffled shirts and yeah.
Bam, back together.
Yeah.
Knees. I'm gonna fit all my pedal bores on it. I'm not gonna drill holes. Only gonna drill holes where I need them / want them. There'll be a cover on the front. I'm probably going to put a power bar under that. Got a Voodoo power supply here. I've got an MX R1 here too. And I think I'll just brush it. Brush it out in aluminum. Just leave it plain Jane.
Nice.
A couple of little rubber feet.
Yeah, because unless can you even powder coat aluminum?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because otherwise, paint isn't going to really adhere. It's hassle to paint aluminum. You get it to really stick without it wanting to flake and chip.
Or you could anodize it too, but I think I'll just brush it.
Ooh, anodized would be cool, though. Not going to lie. I wanted to anodize it in purple.
Now, if I really wanted to make it trick, I'd polish it. You've seen polished stainless steel?
Oh.
Polished aluminum looks.
This is like one time a fellow tries to go get ahead. Yep, it's because I'd like to actually shoot some videos without having absolutely nothing in the can. For once, so I can actually get ahead of the game by a week. But no,
that's powder coated aluminum. But it has a little removable thing on the bottom, a tray that I don't keep on because it rattles. But it has little washers you can tighten it up so it won't rattle, and it has a little slot for the power supply under it. You can put 2 power supplies, 16 plug.
Oh yeah, I could put I could put many power supplies.
And then I have a steel one that's painted black.
You need the Boss power supply system, Ken, because you have vintage Boss pedals.
Yeah, but I've got an Eventide micro pitch, a couple of rev pedals, a couple of new
That's true.
And then the staging area.
Oh, there's Trev.
Oof.
Stupid snow.
Got all the lights on now. Oh. I've been playing that Epiphone a lot.
Has ever been that bright?
Not really, no. I can see everything.
Bad report, no pineapple, but still tasty. Appreciate that. Well, it depends. If you have a Hawaiian, you got to have the pineapple. But if you're going for pepperoni and dare I say mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. But, you know, like a peppery bacon mushroom thing. Yeah, no pineapple. Like there's different
Tears.
styles of pizza, right? And somebody
That's not
mentioned
a
ground
Hawaiian.
beef or like a cheeseburger pizza. Fuck that. It sucks.
I mean, it's okay.
it sucks. The ground beef is never spiced
Nah.
enough, so it's just bland. And then they put some like nacho cheese or bullshit on it. No,
Like
you need
Velveeta.
cured meats, sausage, pepperoni, ham, bacon, all cured meats. No chicken. Yeah, fuck chicken. Fucking chicken does not. No.
There's gonna be a rant coming on about that.
Big Mac pizza is life changing when done right? I don't think so. Unless, wait, you're substituting marinara sauce for Big Mac sauce, which is basically Thousand Island dressing. Or sometimes people call it Russian dressing. Same fucking shit. Thousand Island.
Just mayonnaise.
Taco pizza. All right, easy there, right? Although the pot smoker in me is like, yes, taco pizza.
Well,
But
proper
then
like
the realist in me goes, how about tacos and pizza? And then I go, yes.
But like an
We don't need to
authentic
mix them
taco
together. We
pizza.
can have both.
Authentic taco pizza is not really even a pizza. It's like
Taco pizza is nachos. Exactly.
pretty much.
The representative from Texas would like to speak up on the taco pizza. You left out the F-bomb.
I think it's implied.
Yeah.
Keith ketchup. What the fuck? Oh, and no ketchup. Okay, hold on. I had to keep that. I'm like, wait, what?
Pizza, that's what I call a taco. Yeah. Fun fact, you just take a pizza and fold it in half. You got an Italian taco.
Well, there you go.
Do you want us to slice it? No need to slice it.
There's that one
Panzerotti.
competitive eater.
Ooh.
A competitive eater. He takes a whole pie, he folds it once, folds it into a triangle, then he eats the whole thing.
Right?
I'm like, holy hell, bro.
Yeah, you're getting into calzone territory in many ways. Back to food again. Started with chili.
Talked about rare 80s guitars. Now we're back on food.
Tensa talks guitars like also Texas, but draw the line at taco pizza. And you probably also don't like beans in your chili.
Right.
Apparently that offends Texans.
Meat chili to them.
Yes, Mike. Basically, pizza is they got lazy and they didn't finish making the calzone. Stoners always end up with food.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts. The more you know.
His sister says pizza is just a round open-faced sandwich.
Well, actually, I think I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard the history of pizza is they had leftover dough and shit, so they just kind of put it all together, and there you go.
Exactly, Tone. Thank you. Chili without beans is just sloppy Joe.
Pre-alarm sloppy Joe.
True. It's right on the can. Can be used for chili. So there you fucking go. Because clearly, just it with meat is not chili. You know, so they're like, you know, add some beans. Now you got some fucking chili.
I always put beans in my chili.
All right. This Texan likes beans and chili. All right. Trying to change the subject. Those guitars did have a cutting board vibe, didn't they? Well, all right. Ferd also speaking from Texas. Although Ferd, we know you're originally from Ohio. He could be damn near though. If he's close enough in Ohio to Kentucky, he might like his spaghetti in it. No, that's just spaghetti with spicy meat sauce. That's all that is. That's not chili. That's just spicy meat sauce on spaghetti. Uh-oh. Does this mean there's possibly leather pants involved?
You started it with the pierogies and cabbage.
Yeah, you're talking about mom there watching her Polish movies, making pierogies and cabbage rolls and stuff. I don't know.
I want chili now. I'm gonna go to Wendy's tomorrow.
Yeah, no mushrooms. Mine's mushrooms free, obviously. And I also put red tomato sauce. There's red peppers and green peppers and onions. Corn. Because why not? Not that you digest it or anything.
No.
It's just filler.
Filler.
Literally filler.
Yep. You get a small amount of starch from the innards.
Right. Cincinnati chili. Right. Yeah. Well, they're right. They're Kentucky adjacent, so.
Why is this tomato paste on my plate?
Oh, I wish the Skyline was still open. You have no idea. That was the name of the diner in town. Owned by a guy since the 50s, Jimmy the Greek, who was a Greek guy who bought it in the late 50s. And still had the fucking jukebox at the table, Ken. You know, hooked up to the main jukebox.
Yep.
So you just had... And it was still like 2 plays for a quarter. Like, because they never updated it, ever.
I don't think that counts, Martian Murray. It's not exactly food.
It was basically classic rock because it was all 45s.
They're the bestest
Oh,
mushrooms.
gee, Marcel, that's the thing. I forgot the chili powder.
Yeah. That's an important part.
High end with whatever spices was in the sloppy Joe mix. So,
Missing the cumin and paprika.
yeah, it's ketchup, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. You know, the usual.
Cumin, paprika.
I could have put some pasta sauce in there. I have left over, but I didn't either.
Pasta sauce is sweet.
Yeah. Well, we would more than offset that with more cayenne pepper.
We're gonna have great blood flow today.
I think we're gonna have a lot of great flows. And speaking of, a fella might not want to go out to try shooting demos tomorrow.
Get out of my way.
There was an incident.
Gonna be chilling on the toilet for a bit. A good cleansing.
What a cleanse would you do? Okay, Chili.
Yeah, that'll
Just
do it.
hear Johnny Cash Ring of Fire all day. That's the sound.
And it burn, burn, burn. My ring of fire.
We're not Muslim, Chris. We're not Kanakistan.
Kanakistan.
Laz has latched onto that. I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm secular. It's Canada, which is really...
That actually is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which actually means like lake or something. And
Village.
Village. Yeah.
I think they were saying, come back to my village. And they were like, oh, he said Canada, so I guess
Yeah,
that's
it's Canada, eh? No,
we're in Canada. No, I said Canada. I like Canada better.
West Virginia is no salad, right?
What'd that weird feller say?
Thank you, Keith. I think you're actually right.
Maybe.
I think you're right. I hear the horns.
You know what's sad is I learned
hate Johnny Cash. Response. God damn it.
most people learned history. My age learned history of Canada through South Park.
Oh.
And then we looked it up and we're like, oh, God, most of that was real. What the fuck?
Right. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah. So on that, we should probably wrap things up. We've gone over 2 hours. We somehow still have 47 people watching.
Because we're
this has been a heritage moment.
we've just been on a rant all time. Any other food topics? You better get him in quick.
The more you know.
Right? Yeah. Okay, Bo. Talk about the local ballet troupe. Yeah, nobody says that. No. So on that note, playing guitar badly tomorrow. Guess I haven't been practicing much. Do we have a new song to play? No. It happens. I don't know. Bad album covers. We got that happening, right? Taking requests for words. Hopefully I'm okay and not doing live from the bathroom tomorrow night.
Not enough time.
Who brought the trumpet?
Just drink a lot of water. You'd be good.
Just bring an acoustic with you.
Yeah, you'll have extra reverb. Just put the mic outside the door.
Oh, chili on the fries. I could do chili cheese fries.
Wasn't Monday your first Monday of the month?
I just realized I left that shit out too on the counter, like uncovered, the whole time. Great. Maybe the cat's shitting herself now because she tried it.
Or she's sitting in it.
No, it's in small containers, fortunately. Yeah, it is first, so we'll be giving away some channel memberships. Thanks, Matt. Yep.
Oh.
Mazel.
That's why I waited.
See who else is going to come to Ferd's birthday party, possibly.
Yeah.
You can leave
Chili.
chili.
Be square.
Yeah.
Everybody brings chili.
Yeah, bring chili.
That'd be awesome.
Do a chili contest.
Everybody shit themselves off. You just see all the mics muting.
The Sparta award goes to.
Yeah. My sister's like, I'll bring milk in bag.
It's not as sexual as you think it is. There's chili. It's chili, guys.
My room is going to be rank. Oh, right. All the body chemistry. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. So wrap things up. Thank you, everybody that tuned in tonight. Extra special thanks to anybody that contributed tonight. Really helps a fella out. Out. And yeah,
From Nebraska.
Perfect. So hip's still hip. Matt's happy birthday to you. Doesn't look a day over 32.
I shaved.
He shaved. That's why. We look like homeless now, at least.
It wasn't intentional. Remember to look at your guards, everybody. Look at your guards before you shave.
Always look at numbers. Always.
Well, my number one rule is don't shave your own beard.
All right. Yeah. Much like carpentry. Check twice. Trim once. Here we go. So
mistakes were made. Bare faces are now.
I remember that. Yeah, one time I did the same thing. The guard was down one too much. My mustache was because it just thinned right out
right there,
and it was like on a Monday, and like I'm playing, and like Lawrence comes to the guy, goes, "What's up with your mustache?" I'm like, "Fuck off!" All right. It's like
I was trimming up for this weekend to go out with my parents, and I was like, man, and I looked down and saw how much hair was coming off, and I looked, and I was like, oh no! I'm like, oh, well,
she gone.
My mom loved it, so it was all good.
You get to each other, folks. Hold those doors open. I don't know who. Let's see. Let's pick somebody from the chat. Who are we going to let in traffic? Mershon Murray.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna let. That'll be. We'll go international. Mershon Murray, and if you're American, and if you're in Canada, let Marcel in.
Well, Mershon Murray's got a spaceship, so
in Montreal.
You're not even gonna see him.
All the traffic. Be good to each other, and Doug's wife's real, and all that. Of course, tone chasing. Good to each other. Didn't see you tomorrow night, and of course, what am I playing? Oh yeah, don't litter.